Welcome to the Visually Logical podcast, where you'll learn how to use Logic Pro with the Apple built-in screen reader, VoiceOver. Our host is Antonio DeLillis.
Hey folks, I want to shed some light today on how to open the mixer and why one method is better than another, depending on what you want to achieve, of course. So the two methods are pressing the letter X on your keyboard.
Mixer.
And as you heard, it opened the mixer and
Mixer.
we can interact with it.
In mixer. In pads and effect pad.
Choose the track we want to work with and do something with it. If I press X again,
Tracks.
I close the mixer
Tracks.
and it's not there anymore.
Tracks. Out. Tracks.
As you can see or hear, all right? The other method is pressing Command 2 on your keyboard.
How to open the mixer.
That's it. Now, if you're sighted, you saw already what happened, but if you're not sighted, let me explain. Working this way, you are creating a new window. Now, because we can't see what's going on, and then we have two options to go back to the tracks once you finished with your mixer. Let's say, for example,
Pads and effects.
I want to add a compressor here.
Get off input insert bar for you audio plugin.
I locate the first audio.
Channel EQ. Dynamics. Compressor. Pads and effects.
Here it is. I do something with it. Then I close it with Command W.
Mixer. How to open.
Then, once I finish here, and I want to do something in the track header, we think, okay, Command 2 for mixer, Command 1, I go back to the track header. And in fact, that's correct.
Tracks. How to open the mixer. Tracks window.
If we explore...
Tracks. In tracks time ruler. Tracks header. In track 8 pads and effect. Track 9.
That's exactly right, yeah?
Track 11 vocals.
So then we decide, okay, I need to go back to the mixer because I want to do something with the vocals. So we press Command 2 again.
Mixer. How to open the mixer. Mixer. In edit. Out mixer. In over mixing vocals. Input insert bar for you plus audio plugin.
Let's say I want to add
recent compressor.
Chorus.
Modulation chorus. Vocals.
Done. I decided what to do. I like it. I kill the chorus with Command W.
Mixer.
And then I go back to the main area because I want to do something within the inspector. So I press Command 1 again.
Tracks. How to open them.
I reach for the inspector.
Control bar. Inspector. In region. Vocal table. In column 1. Quantize. Cues. Transfer. Fine tune. Pitch source. Flex and gain. Column 2 ins plus 3.0.
I want to do something with the gain. Fine. Then I realize, okay, I need to go to
track
another
10,
track.
Out of inspector. Control bar. Inspector.
And open the mixer again.
Mixer.
And then you go back and forth with Command 2.
Tracks. How to
Command
open the mixer.
1, and I'm pressing Command 2, Command 1 in sequence. 1.
How to open the mixer. Tracks. How to open the mixer. Tracks. How to open the mixer. How to tracks. How to mixer. How to tracks. How
Just
to
a few
mixer.
times.
Tracks.
Command 1,
how
Command
to
2,
open the
Command
tracks.
1,
How to
Command 2.
mixer. How
Because that's what we end up doing, okay?
to open the mixer.
Now, what's the problem with this issue? Once again, if you're sighted, you can see what's going on. If you're not sighted, all of a sudden, by doing so, you press play, and very likely, guys, if you keep adding plugins this way, after 3, 4, maybe 10, if you're lucky, plugins, even the most powerful MacBook Pro or iMac Pro will struggle. Why? Because it's like you're working with 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 different projects opened at the same time. Check this out. I'm killing... Where are we now?
Mixer.
In the mixer. I kill the mixer, Command W.
Tracks. How to open them.
I kill the tracks part. And now it should tell me, would you like to save your project? So Command W.
How to open the mixer.
But it didn't. It didn't.
Inspector. Tracks.
Because there's another tracks window there. So let me do Command W again.
Cancel.
And now it opened the menu that I was after. And again, they improved this big times in Logic Pro 12 because apparently it only creates a bunch. So I've done it probably 10 times for the mixer and 10 times for the main window, and it only created one mixer and 2 main windows. Not too bad, believe me. Until Logic Pro 11, it was a nightmare working this way. I saw people with 30, 40, 50 windows opened at the same time, and they were wondering, oh, maybe I don't have enough RAM, maybe I don't have enough computing power, blah, blah, blah. No, this is the issue, all right? So,
Cancel.
let's
How to
cancel.
open the
If you want to operate in a clean way, the 2 methods are letter X, or if you would like to open the window, the mixer, in its own window, which is quite good,
How to open the mixer.
you press Command 2,
Piano.
you do whatever you need to do here, and then you move between those 2 windows, main window and mixer window, with Command apostrophe.
How to open the mixer. Tracks. Window. Tracks.
Tracks, again,
How to open the vocals. Out of mixer.
and I'm in the mixer.
Mixer. Mixer. Out. How to open the mixer. Full
See,
screen.
that's the mixer
How
on
to
its own.
mixer. How to open the inspector. Tracks.
I'm in the main area now, and I do whatever I want here this way, etc., etc. Just checking, guys.
Starting keyboard. Accent.
Actually, that was Command Accent to
Option. Control. K. Stopping keyboard.
to move between windows. Command Accent.
How to open the mix. Stereo out.
So I'm in the mixer, back to the tracks area.
How to open the mixer.
Command Accent.
Inspector.
I need to do
Tracks.
something in the inspector.
Tracks.
I do it,
Out. Inspector. Init display. Re audio default.
etc., etc. Back to the mixer,
How to open the mixer. Master.
etc., etc. Now, the last thing that I want to tell you is that there is another way to open the mixer, of course, and it's the one within the inspector.
Out. How to full screen. How mixer. In mixer. Out of mixer.
So let's go back to Command Accent.
How to tracks. Tracks. Track out. Inspector. In re-ord tape disclosure track. Vocal table. Mixer. Mixer.
There.
In mix playback. Vocals. Vocals.
So that one will open only the track you're working with. Now, the accessing the mixer within the inspector, which is feasible, but it's not the best thing to do, simply because it's not as reliable as the other 2 methods. So if you do something within this kind of mixer in the inspector, located in the inspector part, just be mindful. If it doesn't work, use one of the other 2. Guys, that's all I had to tell you today. I hope it was helpful. And until next time, goodbye.
Thanks for joining us on our podcast. We hope you found our content insightful and thought-provoking. Before we go, we'd like to thank all our listeners for their invaluable support. If you enjoyed our podcast and want to contribute to its growth, please consider making a donation via PayPal to delilisantonio@gmail.com. That's D for Delta, E for Echo, L for Lima, I for India, L for Lima, L for Lima, I for India, S for Sierra, A for Alpha, N for November, T for Tango, O for Oscar, N for November, I for India, O for Oscar @gmail.com.